Hi, friends. Glenda Vollet here, and welcome to my craft room. It is Monday morning, February the 10th, and I have a super cute card for you tonight. Today. Oh, I don't even know what time it is, apparently. So it is 10 a.m. Pacific time, and I'm just getting this. Oh, wait, wrong button. Getting this shared over to Facebook. There we are. All right. Yay. So good morning, everybody. It is a cold day here in Port Alberni today, but it's not snowing, it's not raining, it's not blowing. It's a lovely day in the neighborhood. So, how are you guys doing? Did you have a good weekend? It's Monday morning, and I love Monday mornings because I get to spend time with you. So, today I'm going to be making a card using the Storybook Moments designer papers out. Yeah, Storybook Moments designer paper. And the only stamping is the inside, which you could substitute paper for, and the sentiment. That's it. Everything else I'm pulling right out of the designer paper. So I'm going to show you the paper. And good news is it's back in stock, so you could order it anytime. If you need me to order it for you, please let me know. I do have a group order going in either tonight or tomorrow morning. And if you live locally, let me know and I'll grab you a package or two of this wonderfully amazing and fun bundle. I didn't get the bundle. I want to show you the bundle too. Just let me grab it here. And the dies, because the dies are something kind of cool. Maybe. There it is. Okay. Got it. I can show you now. So let me flip you around while people are arriving and I will show you the bundle first. So it's the Storybook Friends stamp set and the coordinating dies. I won't lie, I resisted buying this when it first came out because, well, I resist a lot of things. And then I grab them and I make them my own and I absolutely love them. And this is one of those sweets. The dies have these really cool frames in them. So it cuts the frame out and then it cuts the oval out of the center. So not only can you use this as a frame for your project, but you can cut ovals out as well. And it's been a while since we had some ovals. And then there's this rectangular one and a square one. Well, it's a little bit rectangle too. This one, I guess, is more of a dome, right? Good afternoon, Jackie. And the rest of the dies cut out the images, but they also cut out images out of the designer paper. So let me just show you that before we get started. So this paper comes with 2 sheets of die cuts, and I'll show them to you. They're both the same. Look at those amazing, and it's got the coolest fence in it. Unfortunately, they only included one fence when I think they should have made a whole sheet of fences. Who else likes the fence? Are you on the fence about this bundle? I'm sorry, it's Monday morning. They're not going to get that good. So I used this one and the fence on my original card. There's the card we're going to make today. And I used the Garden Meadow dies. Well, they've since retired, so I'm going to be use everyday arches instead of that. And then on the one that I'm doing with you today, I'm going to use different bits out of here. But it comes with 2 of those sheets. It also comes with 10 double-sided designer papers. So there's this on one side. One side is a Storybook Friends. The other side is a Storybook Garden because that's also part of the suite. And I didn't get that one. So there's the houses, the little cottages. I love this. And vegetables on the other side. And this one you can cut up and make card fronts out of. Or you can use this side. And then look at these adorable little chipmunks and foxes. Look at this. Isn't this paper amazing? I love it. Hello, Anne from Australia at 5 a.m. Oh, I hope you got up for something else other than just me. Good morning, Wendy. And there's the final sheet. So this is garden related, and then it has this amazing pattern on the back side. So I wanted to show you that some of these images can be cut out with the dies. So there's this bunny rabbit here. And then there's the other one that it cuts out. Has to be a bunny facing that way. I know it cuts out another one because I did it the other day. Okay, that's weird. Maybe that's not the one that cuts out. This one is the one that's carrying the lettuce. So that you can't see it. That cuts that one out. And then there's bunny carrying a beet. It's that one, but it's a strawberry, but I call it a beet, but it's facing the other way. So this one down here. So there is numerous dies and images you can cut out of the paper and not have to do any coloring at all. But I strongly urge you to get the paper. If you don't get anything else, get the paper because it is so fun to use. I've gone through a whole bunch of it already. Okay, I'm getting those things out of my way now, and we will concentrate on the card that we're going to make. So don't let me forget, I have a draw to do for Share It Saturday from February the 2nd. So that's going to happen this morning as well, as long as I remember. And I'm trying very hard not to forget because, you know, it's Monday morning. So the inside of the card, I've stamped butterflies from Beautiful Butterfly stamp set because of the butterfly I put on the front. And then I finished it off with the antique pearls, which are part of the suite. Okay. You will need I'm using wild wheat card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25 and folded. Just getting bits. I was die cutting before I came live and I got little bits everywhere. 5.25 by 4 basic white for the inside. Then I have basic beige, 5.25 by 4 for the front, and a piece of basic white that is 3.5 by 5 to do the arch. And there's the designer paper. So that's the one that has the garden on the other side. And I cut a piece that was 5.25 by 4, and then I diagonal cut it so that I got 2 cards out of it. So you can only do that on paper that does not have a direction to it. See, this one has a direction to it, and you could still use it, but it would have to be on the opposite side of your card, which is not a big deal if you want to use. Maybe we should do that. Let's see what I chose. That's for the sentiment. And then I chose this dude. So this dude is awful lot like the one from Alice in Wonderland. Does anybody know what his name is? I don't. I haven't read Alice in Wonderland for a very long time. I have a piece that has some dirt and some grass, and then I have this piece as well. So that's what we're going to use to create the card. So what I need from you guys is, shall I use the non-garden side or shall I use the garden side? And on the original one, I embossed that sheet of basic beige with the, what's it called? Distress tile embossing folder. Do you see it there? I thought today I would put then I put the designer paper on top of the embossing. I thought today I would put it on first and then emboss the whole thing so you can see the difference. Okay, so I need a blending brush for, I will be using Memento, Flirty Flamingo, Balmy Blue, and Old Olive. So I need to find my Old Olive brush and my Balmy Blue brush. That's Boho Blue. Come on. There it is. Okay, I got 2 blending brushes. And that's going to be for the arch once I cut it. Non-garden, says Jackie. Non-garden, says Renee. Oh, not a fan of the garden one. I can see that. That's okay. The butterflies come from Beautiful Butterfly and also the Sentiment. And I'm going to use the Everyday Arches die. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 7 is what I'm using on this card to make it about the same size as the one from the Garden Meadow dies. Distress tile embossing folder, and then finishing off with the antique pearls. Okay, let's get this cut, and then we will put the designer paper onto the non-garden designer paper onto our cardstock, and then we'll emboss the whole thing so that you'll be able to see the difference. So in the comments, let me know how your weekend was. If you live on Vancouver Island and you live on the other side of the hump, as we call it, they are getting a snowstorm today of epic proportions, and we have nothing here. There's no wind, there's nothing. Kind of weird. Okay, so there's my arch, and it's about the same size as that one. It's just that this one has those radiating stitch marks, and this one has just the stitch marks. Okay, now we're going to get stamping paper because I'm going to add some Balmy Blue and Old Olive to this before I put anything on it. Ink up that brush. And we'll just do it kind of at an angle and getting it as dark as I want. So I'm in if I get to go to Raleigh, and that's up in the air at the moment, in March, I have signed up for a fun fold swap, which means all 15 cards that I'll come home with will be a fun fold of one type or other, and I can't wait. I love fun fold swaps. So I've been, along with my classes that I've been doing all weekend, because I had one Saturday and one Sunday, I've been trying to get these fun fold cards done. So hopefully today I'll finish that. Renee says just light flurries here in 19 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, that's not bad. I'm adding Old Olive now to the bottom, and you can see that it's blotchy, but I want it to be blotchy because grass is not the same color everywhere, right? And then I'm just going to go around the edges like this and just darken those edges up just a tad. There we go. It doesn't take much to add just a little hint of color on there. And I tell my people all the time, less is better, because you can always add color, but you can't take it away. If you get it too dark on there, it's a lost cause. Okay, so now I'm going to put my designer paper on, and y'all voted for the non-garden side. So we'll put adhesive on there. And I'm going to go right out to the edge. So I had my mixed florals class on Saturday. We had so much fun. And then Sunday, I had my scrapbooking class. And the ladies at the scrapbooking class made pages with Secret Garden, and they turned out so pretty. So Secret Garden is one of the close to my heart kits that Stamping Up sold, and I'm thinking it's still available. It was, the last time I looked, it was like 50% off. It's a good deal because you get so many pieces of paper, designer paper and cardstock, plus you get a set of dies and a stamp set and dies in with the things. So after you've made the scrapbook, there, or the pages, there is a lot of leftover pieces, and you have the dies and the stamp set to go with it. Okay, I'm going to run this all through my embossing folder now. So this is the distress tile, and I've got the designer paper on there. So we're going to see what it looks like when I'm done. I've been doing this more and more lately, putting my designer paper through embossing folders because it adds a really cool texture to them. And then if you want, you can lightly sand over the top of it and distress it a bit. So there we go. So you can see the pattern on there. Now I have a really old sanding block that Stamping Up used to sell. And I'm just going to go lightly over the top and just take off some of that surface paper, because the core of our designer paper is white. So if you do this, then you're exposing the white and it gives it a whole different look. Now I'm not pushing very hard because I don't want to sand too far down inside it. But there we go. You can see it brings it more to mind, gives it a little bit of, I don't know, it just looks better. It just looks better. Now we'll put this onto our card base. Tell me in the comments, do you guys emboss your designer paper and then sand it? So this goes flat onto the card base, like that. And then we'll build this. Just lost my butterfly. That's not good. Okay, so I have this dude. I don't know what his name is, but I'm sure he has a name of some sort or other. And then I have this. Maybe that needs to be over that side. Put him there. And then we can put that in the background. There we go. That'll work. So I'm going to put these flat, and him I'm going to pop up. So let's just get a little bit of glue on here. Jackie says she has not, but she will give it a try. It's fun, and it gives you a totally different look without any extra effort at all. I'm just putting Tombow on the back of these just to make them easier to attach. If my Tombow will wake up. Apparently, my Tombow's still on weekend mode. There we go. Okay, put you over there and let you dry a bit. I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of this bunny rabbit here. I guess it's a hare. He's not a bunny rabbit, he's a hare. This week is not as busy for me as last week was. I had classes last week. Hopefully the weather is going to cooperate and we'll be able to do Sunshine Club stamp crafts on Wednesday. We had to cancel them last week. So this is a butterfly that also comes from the designer paper, and I'm just going to do what I usually do with the wings. And then put little, oh, I didn't put dimensionals under there. Okay, We're going to put some glue on his back. I must be getting popular because, I'm starting to get stupid commenters, which is good that I'm reaching more people, but not good because, hi, I was born half boy, half wolf, and I have hair all over my body and my feet are horses' hooves. Like, really? I don't think so. Let's just delete that comment. Thanks for coming out. Not. I wish these people would put their skills to better use. Right? You don't have to interrupt. Perfectly fine crafting just because you want to show how ignorant you are. Okay, so this is going to go on here like that. But I'm not going to push it down yet because I want to slide this in behind there. Right about there. So there's our corner. And I'm going to take liners off. Hi, Kim. Oh no, Kim is sick. Oh, Kim, feel better soon. There is some ugly bugs going around out there. And there's bugs that hang on with a cough for months. There's nothing you can take to get rid of it because it's just, the usual cold thing. Here we go. So now we'll put this up on dimensionals. Luckily, knock on wood, hubby and I have managed to avoid getting sick. Now, knock on wood because I don't want it to be a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? Yeah. The new world we live in, hiding behind a keyboard. Yes, Jackie. Absolutely. Like, these people need to get a life. Since COVID, I don't know about you, but I've found that people will say anything at any time to anybody, regardless of feelings. And somebody will make a post on Facebook and people will go in there and they will ridicule them, which is not good because everybody is entitled to their own opinion without having somebody jump on them. Okay, let's stamp the sentiment. The beauty about Facebook, oops, what did I just drop? I hope it wasn't something I need. Oh, it was my sanding block. The beauty about Facebook is if you don't agree with it, just scroll on by, just keep going. You don't have to stop and put your 2 cents worth in. Have respect for other people. And sure, somebody might ask the same question that's been asked 42 different times. And if that annoys you, just scroll on by. Why do you need to say, well, that's a stupid thing to say? Kim has a brutal cough. Oh, no. Okay, so there's the sentiment. So on this one, I put it at the bottom. But on this one, I'm thinking I'm going to cut it and I'm going to do happy birthday up here. Have happy birthday, and then we'll put the butterfly up there like that. Now, shall I pop this? Yes. Yes, I should. It doesn't take much to be nice to people. It doesn't take much to scroll on by. Okay, we'll get our happy birthday in there, and then we'll get our pearls on. And I think I'm going to add a little bit of Wink of Stella to the flowers. So who has this paper? Who was smart and got this paper ordered already? And have you made cards using just the pieces? I've also used the bundle, not just the cards. Sorry, I'm trying to get this in here without getting my head in the way. We'll just put that right on there. There we go. Oh, look at how cute that is. Isn't that adorable? This is not a bunny rabbit. What is that? Is that a meerkat? I don't know what that is. Anybody got any ideas what that image is? Okay. Antique pearls. Oh, hello, Janet. Yes, Janet loves this paper. I've seen a few of Janet's cards. They are lovely. I'm glad you're using that monkey character. I found him a little bit strange and didn't know how to use him. Oh, yeah, he is a bit strange, all right, but don't let him intimidate you. Just go for it. Embrace him. Embrace him and make him your own. There we go. Add some fancy pearls. Now I'm going to my inside of my envelope and my stamping paper, and we'll put some butterflies on there. Now, I stamped the butterflies in Flirty Flamingo. I think I still will. I was contemplating briefly changing color, but I think I'll go with it. Your guess is a weasel? Oh, that's a good guess, Renee. You could be very right. I'm so bad at what animals are. If they're not the usual, I have no idea what they are. Okay, so this is Flirty Flamingo, and I'm just going to add a few butterflies on the inside. This, like that. Oh, I should get the dots out. We should put dots on there too. And on the envelope. There we are. Now, if I get my balmy blue, and the butterfly stamp set that has the dot in it, that over there, and we'll put some balmy blue dots in here. Because why not? Oh, I love dots. Anybody else like dots like I do? Look at that. Doesn't that just take it to the next level? Maybe an ermine? Oh. Yes, Kim, you could make a card for your hubby with him. That would be a good idea. Great way to use it. This just makes it whimsical. It was cute before, but this just makes it whimsical. There we are. So there's the inside. I think it really might be a weasel. It could be a weasel. I don't, off the top of my head, I don't know what an ermine looks like, so I can't really comment on whether it is or not, but it does look like a weasel. Maybe that's what it is, because he does also looks weaselish. And he has a bouquet of forget-me-nots in his hand. So he's not all bad. There we go. So there's our card. Doesn't take any time at all to create great cards with this paper. And with all the other stuff that's in this pack, Look, there's a fishing one. There's a lamb. There's a mother ducky. Mother goose, I guess. This dude is knitting. That one's picking hazelnuts. And there's hazelnuts. Then there's this weasel dude with the umbrella. So there's lots of options in there. And I have used a lot of them on cards lately. And then if you get the paper, then you also get all of this. And then add the bundle. And you might as well add the rest of the suite as well. Let me find my catalog here. And then I'm going to do the draw. So this bundle is on page, or the suite is on page 24 to 27. And it includes the garden patch and the friends, but the antique pearls that I just used, the, what do they call this? Timeless plaid, and this paper. And that ribbon, I just got. I wasn't going to get this ribbon, but I saw how pretty it is. So I decided that I would get some. And you can see I've used it already. So it's a, what is it called? Petal pink scallop ribbon. Isn't that pretty? And it's lovely and soft, and it makes amazing bows that are not bulky at all. So that entire suite, if you want both bundles, both papers, embellishments, and ribbon, that's $214. But that gives you, let's see, 3 celebration items, or 1 celebration item at 75 and 1 celebration at 150. But the paper is $23. It's specialty because of the die cuts. The bundle, the Storybook Friends bundle, is $76.50. And then if you add the pearls, they are $11.75. So you have 76, 86, 96, 99, 50, 100, 110, around $110, which is perfect because if you add in the timeless plaid and a few other things, you could get most of this suite for only $135, because during celebration, you can join my team and get the usual $165 worth of free stuff, plus an extra $41, or your choice of 2 Stampin' Write marker families for free. And then you could be part of my team and you could enjoy all the stuff that my team enjoys, like free tutorials and stuff. Because my team always gets my monthly tutorial subscription for free. Sometimes they get other classes for free too. So if you think you might want to join my team, please reach out to me. I will help you go through the process of choosing a whole bunch of stuff. So 165, $206 worth of products you could get for $135, and no shipping. And you only pay your provincial tax if it's applicable. Some provinces don't apply the tax to the starter kit. Some do. And Stamping Up calls it a starter kit. I call it a happy shopper kit, because the only thing it's doing is making you happy in your shopping. And then all your orders afterwards, you're going to save at least 20% on them, which is huge in this day and age. Okay, I'm getting ready to do the draw now for Share It Saturday for February the 2nd. Hang on, I have to take a drink of water because I'm getting gravelly. Oh, thanks, Janet. You're very welcome. Okay, my list is there so I can circle who the winner is. Bring this a little bit closer. I'm so glad I'm getting a haircut today. Oh my gosh, my hair is Sorry. I hit the wrong button and then I couldn't say anything while I was doing that because if I talk, you can't hear me because my sound is on my phone. Crazy, stupid. Okay, let me go over to my computer and get the draw up, and then we will pick this up. So somebody is going to win something from me for really. Now what did you do? Okay, that was not good. That's what I wanted it to do. Okay, here we go. There's Share It Saturday for February the 2nd. Now, this is the one that was late that I had it queued up and it never posted. So there wasn't very many people. So you have a good chance of winning. So I'm going to shuffle it twice. And the winner of Share It Saturday for February the 2nd is Renee. Renee's number 1 card. Congratulations, Renee. I will get your goodie off to you. Now, I must confess. Okay. Full confession here. I have not yet sent out last week's. I have to get that done today. It's on my list. It's on my list to do today. Oh, and Renee's getting a haircut tomorrow too. Yeah. Nice. Yes. Congratulations, Renee. Thanks for sharing your beautiful cards with us. And the Share It Saturday from last Saturday is up and ready to go. If anybody wants to share their projects with us, I prefer if they are Stampin' Up, but if they're not, I'm not going to judge you. You still go in the draw because that means you're creating it. That is the whole point, is to get you creating and enjoying things. I keep hearing from people that say, your classes have gotten me through so much the past few years. I've had people come that have just lost spouses, have lost children, have lost huge losses. And stamping and being in a community is so therapeutic, makes our hearts happy. And those people go on and become members of my team as well, which is the fun part. Okay, so that's it for me this morning. I'm done with my nattering. It's only 37 minutes. You had to put up with me. Am I live tomorrow? I think I am tomorrow night. I am. I have a gorgeous happy hibiscus card for you tomorrow night. It's white on white with pops of color. And I can't wait to share it with you. That's tomorrow night at Monday, February the 11th at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. And that'll be right here on my page, in my VIP group, and on YouTube. Thanks, everybody. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you soon in my craft room. Stamp and smiles. Bye for now.